Hello, everyone. This is Rocio. I'm part of the team for the UX managers here in Elastic, and I am part also of the Latin America team. So today I want to show you guys a quick demo for a visualization in Kibana. So I started by deployed some instances in my cloud. So this is the deployments that I have right now. And so I want to use this particular one. So I just want to go ahead and launch Kibana, and it automatically opens in a new tab, but also I can copy to the clipboard and then use a different browsers if I wish. So for now, I am gonna launch Kibana, and it takes a little bit to populate all the information that I have available for me. In this particular case, I want to use sample data that I have available. I can choose between commerce orders, flight data, or logs. Today, I am going to show you the flight data for a specific exercise that I want to show you. I want to see a dashboard, and the dashboard is going to populate with the information that it's got available at the moment. So what I'm going to start on is that I am going to select the time of the information that I want to visualize. So for example, for this purpose of this particular exercise, I want to talk about hypothetical case that I want to prepare for a meeting where we are going to decide which flights to open new markets for Latin America. So for that purpose, I want to see the last 30 days of the information. And also it gives me the possibility to refresh the page. So I believe for this purpose, 50 minutes of refresh the information is okay. I don't think it's going to change dramatically if I don't. So 15 minutes of refresh is okay for me right now. So I am going to refresh this page, and it quickly populates all the information for the last 30 days for different information available for the flights. So we can see the airlines, we can see the flight count and average ticket price, we can see the total flights that have been happening in the last 30 days, the average ticket price, and also we can visualize the delays, the cancellations that have been going on in the last 30 days. Also, we can visualize the reasons for the delay, if it's an NAS, or it's a career delay, or it's a security delay, and so on. So we can go even further on that, but since I want to focus on this exercise on particularly in Latin America, so I just want to go ahead and just select the area. I can select in many different ways, and one of them is to add a filter, the destination country. So since I want to select them, that I can say destination is, and I can manually, pick the destination, the codes, but I don't necessarily have in my memory the codes of each country that I want to visualize. So I am not going to that road. I'm going to go easy. And since I can always select the area that I want, I can always select it in the map. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I am going to select this tool, which allows me to draw a shape or bounds. In this case, I'm going to draw a shape because it gives me more freedom to draw some vectors here. And I want to select particular areas, and then I am going to draw kind of a polygon here that it allows me to select this specific area. So if I'm happy with the result, I can go ahead and double click. So it should automatically update all the information from this particular area. So it shows me really quick some of the hot areas that I have right now here. So I want to go further and see specifically which countries draws my attention to. So, and also I can see other information. In general, I see that the weather conditions are good, cloudy, clear, and sunny, a little bit of rain, but not like damaging wind or some weather conditions that could affect going into those countries, and therefore, go to cancellations or origin some cancellation of the flights and those losing some revenue for that. So in general, seems like a really good scenario weather-wise. But other visualization that I can see right now are the connections. So for example, if I see in Colombia, we have 6 connections for a total of 24 flights, which, it will be good for improving the demand of those flights. I can see in Ecuador, we have 33 flights connecting. So, in general, it could be a good thing for us to go to that market for that purpose. So this matrix specifically shows me the destination country, being Argentina, one of the most popular one according to this information. It shows that it has from Italy a total of 14 flights that are coming in the last 30 days to Argentina, which is really good. From US, we show Argentina again for 12 flights in total. So in general, I can see that Ecuador, Argentina, they're kind of the most popular countries for that matter. And so that seems to be drive like a initial kind of conclusions, but I want to see further than that. And the one way of doing this is in this list of logs, where it shows me specifically with a timestamp of what the flights have been in the recent time, being the last one, this one, and I can even expand further and see in a table format or in a JSON format the specifics of this flight. I can see that, for example, this flight hasn't been canceled, so that's pretty good for Ecuador. So far, so good. So since Ecuador and Argentina was one of the countries that drew my attention initially, and since I am here, I am going to go ahead and filter those. And again, I can always go back here to the main filter area and manually add that filter. But since I am here already, I can just go and double click on the Ecuador filter, and it will select all the Ecuador flights for that destination and includes all the information, including the average ticket price that might be interesting for some other folks in the financial area, where they can calculate the potential revenue, where they can see that the majority of the flights have been canceled, and etc. So since I am here, I just want to have this data available. So I want to download a report of these countries, of this destination countries, so that I can show that later to the different stakeholders, and then they can see, and at their own leisure, they can see their information. So, but I can always go back and click and deselect, if that's a word, the country, and I can do the same for Argentina. So that's one example that I wanted to show you onto what data we can use in the different visualizations and so on and so forth. So other nice thing that I wanted to show you is that Spaces is a cool feature that we have in Kibana, because in Kibana we can customize the vision for the different folks and the different departments, etc. So this one is the default, but I wanted to go ahead and give visibility to the executive team to visualize. And this is, you can add any description. So it can be, this is the space to make decisions. So they can, they can have access anytime in real time to the data that they can manipulate and they can see. And so, so I can go ahead and update that space, and here I have it. So I want to create another space because I want to give the marketing folks a visibility to this, and I want to give them really quick, easy access to it. So that's why, I can just customize the URL, but I can just say, this is the marketing. I can add any other description that I want to add. This is the description. I said this is the place for create marketing campaigns. So then, they can use the data and become creative with that. So we can create that space. And then here we have available 2 spaces, and I can create another space for the finance people where they can just focus on numbers and etc. etc. So here I show you the dashboards that we have available for you. If you don't know the name of all of this, you can always expand and see the specific. I access today to the global flight dashboard, and I show you how we can manipulate the data and see specific information that we have at that moment in real time. So this is all that I wanted to show you today, and thank you all for your time.